Ever watched a video and someone zoomed in like bam, and you're like, how did they do that? Relax, let me show you how. Okay, so here in our laptop screen, we imported our videos, and these videos are from pixels.com. You can head over to Pixels to get your stock footages here for free. Okay, the first things first is you click on the clip. So you click on the clip that you want to zoom. If you can't find your clip after you've imported, I've taught you guys how to import clips. So if you don't know how to import clips, you can go to my previous videos. So after you've imported your clip, you click on don't highlight the both of them. Click on a particular clip you want to zoom. Then you head over, or you locate your position and your scale. You find your position and scale in your motion. So this is the motion. In case you can't find your position and scale, you click on this little arrow here, then you see your position and scale. So you create your first keyframe. Click on this stopwatch icon here. This is your first keyframe. Click on it to on position. This is your first keyframe for position, and this is your first keyframe for scale. So okay, let's zoom. You move in time a little bit, then create your second zoom again. You create your second keyframe again, both for position and scale. Then you scale up the video, you scale it. So this scale actually is for the size, and this position is for now the movement, left, right, up and down. So let's increase the size. You scale it to probably from 100 to 120. Let's move it to 120. All right, so let's adjust the position a little bit if needed. If yours needs the position to be adjusted, you adjust it. You can look at you can see that it's as if the head is being chopped off in some way. So let me try and bring it down to be on the frame exactly. So we've zoomed in. Let's play what we've done. You can see voila. So it's a little bit slow. You can highlight both of them, then bring it, shift it back a little, then let's play it. Let's see how it'll be like. So this looks better, this looks faster. So the more closer they are, the faster the zoom becomes. So this is it again. To give it a sleek or smooth zoom effect, you need to highlight the whole keyframe, and you look for ease in or you ease out. I like ease in. So let's play it again and see it. As easy as that. I've told you, the more the keyframes are together, the faster the zoom. So let's play it again. Let me drag both of them together. Let me drag it closer again. So let's play. Exactly. See how fast the thing is. You can increase the size. It's not a must to be on the 120. You can take it to 150. Then play with the position again. You align the position. Don't chop the head off. So let's play it again. Bam. So see how smooth the thing looks. Alright, so this particular zoom is the zoom in we've created. This is zooming. We just zoomed in. So let's just say we want to zoom out like the reverse. Yes, by now I think you should know what to do. So let's say we want to reverse the whole thing. Let it be that we're zooming out, not zooming in again. So we'll come to the first keyframe. You make everything the reverse. You come to the first keyframe. You make it you increase it 150, then play with the position again, still on that keyframe. I've told you, if you want to know if you're on the right keyframe, click on this arrow to drag it to the previous keyframe. We're not working on this one, you drag it again to move on the previous one, which is the first one. When it gets to the first one, you have to see that this thing is being highlighted. So alright, we've made it. We're trying to reverse the whole process. We've made the first keyframe 150. We'll go to the second one, we make it 100. 100. You can say play with the position again, you take it up to the frame. Okay, make it align in the frame, make it align in the frame. It's not most, it might be on 100. Let's just make it 120. Then play the position, don't chop off the head. Then all right, let's play it. Let's play. Let's see if it zoom. If it's gonna zoom out. See, zoomed out, zoomed out, zoomed out. So you can try it in the other clip. You can try it in the other clip. I've told you to zoom in. You click on the clip. You go to, you locate your scale and your position. Click on the stopwatch icon to create your first keyframes. Then you move in time again a little bit. Then you click on this to create your second keyframe. Then you increase the size, increase the scale to 100 to 120. Once you increase it, you play with your position. Let's shift it to the right a little bit. Yeah, so then what to do next is to ease in. You can ease in, you can ease out, you ease in. So let's play it. We've zoomed in. Exactly. See there you zoomed in. Exactly. See there you zoomed in again. Exactly. So this is how to zoom in. There's no special magic. To zoom out, the same thing I told you. You do the reverse. You do the reverse. So change it to probably 150, probably here to 110. So that's the whole psychology behind all this thing. The whole psychology is if you're zooming in the first keyframe, the scale of the first keyframe needs to be lesser than the second keyframe. Then if you're zooming out, the scale of the first keyframe needs to be higher than the scale of the second keyframe. Hope you get that. So this is the zoom out. No special magic. This is it. Okay, if you're using this effect in storytelling, you can zoom in during shocking moments or emotional moments or great moments. Something like that. Don't just zoom in when you're bored. Okay guys, this is how you zoom in and you zoom out without stress, without breaking your mouse. So try it and thank me later, or you can subscribe. Same thing. See you guys.